Hello, I am Abhishek Kumar from Department of ICT, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on verbal technical communication. Each of these can be further divided into three forms of communication. First one is written, in which you read their meaning. Second one is verbal, and the third one is non-verbal. In the case of the verbal communication, in this type of communication, you listen to a person to understand what they are saying and the meaning of that. It implies communication through mouth. It includes the conversation with each other. It is directed conversation or telephonic conversation. Speeches, presentation, discussions are all form of oral communication. The other form of this is the verbal communication take place in real time. The verbal or oral communication is recommended when the direct interaction is required or face-to-face communication, meeting, lecture, conferences, interview, as well as the other form of communication. Is significant to build a rapport and trust. And the next topic is that the advantages of verbal communication. There is high level of understanding and transparency in oral communication. As it is interpersonal, there is no element of rigidity in oral communication. There is flexibility for allowing the changes in the decision previously taken. The feedback is spontaneous in case of oral communication. Thus, discussion can be made quickly without any delay, because the delay is being very effective in this communication. It is not only time saving, but it is also saves upon money and effort. It is based in the case of problem resolution, the conflicts, disputes, and the many issues, differences can be put into an end by talking them over. Oral communication is an essential for teamwork and the group energy, because this can be grooming the different things that can improve your communication as well as the other thing. It promotes a respective and encouraging moral among the organization employees. The limitation of verbal communication. Relying only on verbal communication may not be sufficient, as business communication is formal and very organized. It is less authentic than the written communication, as they are formal and not as organized as written communication, because it is not organized in a proper manner. Through it is time saving in daily interaction, but in case of meeting, long speeches consume a lot of time and are unproductive at time. They are not easy to maintain, and thus they are unsteady, means they cannot be distributed in a proper manner. There may be misunderstanding, as the information is not complete and may lack essentials. It requires attentiveness and the great respective on the part of the receivers and audience. Verbal communication such as speeches is not frequently used as legal records except in investigation work. Types of the next topic is that the type of technical writing. The technical writing is a very important thing, and it can be used like end user documentation. End user documentation is written for the end user of a given product. It must be clear and with a specific example that are easily understood by non-technical readers. End users documentation requires technical expertise if a product or a service has been created with various level of complexity, then multiple types of end user instruction have to be provided for the user. Example include cell phone manuals, laptop manuals, and home networking system setup guides. These are the basic requirement for end user. End user documentation is written by technical writers. Technical writing is done in the software industry and for consumer electronics, home appliances, and the items such as furniture that require assemble before use. This is the very similar to what a software company produces and send their user once they make a purchase, because these are the basic requirement for any types of end user documents. The medical technical writing is a form of technical writing that patient to medical research, diagnose and treatment. It may also deal with the administration or operation of hospitals or other public facilities. Medical technical writing may involve clinical research or summarizing the result of a study. It might include recommendation for the new treatment and therapies which is being required by the patient. It could also include writing about medical ethics and the history of medicine. The medical technical writing can be difficult because the medical terms are often complicated and specific to a field or topic. Medical technical writing usually includes a complex sentence structure that must accurately convey information. Example of medical technical writing can be found on website like Healthline or WebMD. And on the other hand, it also has the traditional technical writing. Traditional technical writing is meant for professionals who have expertise in a subject. And expert writing has specific knowledge to share with the other professional, which is why it is called technical. Technical writing could include instructional materials for software, manuals or procedural documentation. Traditional, it also limited to print user manually of some sort. Traditional technical writing includes types of documentation or documents in technical writing such as software, user manual or how to instruction for a machine, because the machine is a main part of that and some type of instruction is required to run it. The case studies, the next topic is case study. White paper are written to highlight a company's success with certain products or services. Case study provide the experience of one customer and how they were meet with a product that helped them achieve their business goals. Case studies are used to show how a particular product can be help you and your business, because these things are being required to improve your business by day to day, and they could be written in the form of example like testimonial or the customer reviews and all these things. because these things are being very helpful to increase the product demand, and the manufacturing criteria must be improved. For technical case studies, you can look for the case studies by IBM on their cloud technology or IBM Western. The personal and the pitches technical writing can pitch and write personals for B2B companies. They prepare pitches for the business plan and the help to read to approve the projects. The technical writings or writes can write for different readers and industry based on their skill set. These technical writers are expert in the readers to approve project. They also help by writing for various industries, because the various industries are being required these things to take a business to another business. So I hope you understand the topic. Like, share and subscribe Tecnia TV. Thank you so much.